Holdin Court, standing trial. Why ain't I see you around back when I was
What's good?
What's the vibes?
What's good? What's up with y'all fellas?
Shit, man, we good, we coolin'.
Yeah, man. It's an honor, bro. It's an honor.
All love.
Yeah. Hey, so man, I just want to start out by telling y'all, bro, we appreciate what y'all contributed to the culture. You know what I mean?
Thank you, man.
I created my podcast, Holdin Court Podcast, to give motherfuckers they flowers. You know what I'm saying? Get the OGs they flowers. So far, you know, I done had, you know, the Master P's, the J Princes, and shit like that on the show. So y'all got to come out here when y'all get to LA.
Okay.
But
okay, we'll pull up on you.
Yeah, but what I want to ask you, Jim, is, you know, our crews go back, you know, way back. I've been with No Limit since 1995. So what do you remember from the infamous I'm Bout It video shoot?
Came to Harlem. I remember we taking it. We had P in Harlem all day. Start turning night. We took P to try to shoot this last shot. And P said some fly shit like I'm worth like 90 million, man. These niggas got me out here all day, like I ain't got shit to do. I'm like, oh my God. I said, Cam, you just killed this nigga worth some 90 mil, some dumb shit like that. I was like, wow. Yeah, some shit like that. But shouts to P, man. Shouts to all the guys, man. I remember even back before that. I remember back before that when Silk the Shocker did the what remix was that? A remix of one of Cam records. I remember it was Silk the Shocker, Charlie Baltimore, and Big Pun. Yeah, flew out to LA to do the video and shit like that. So we definitely got a lot of No Limit history going back.
Yeah, for sure. Already. I want to ask y'all too. So, kind of coming off of what Charlemagne the God said, he kind of made the statement here recently that, you know, hip hop is no longer a young man's sport, which I agree. You know what I'm saying? We probably all about the same age. You know, what y'all feel about the OGs? You know what I'm saying? Making their place in the game of today. How y'all feel about?
I feel like that conversation has changed. I mean, hip hop is old itself. So you didn't. It was a time when you ain't have 30-year-old rappers. That's because the culture itself wasn't that old. Now that hip hop is 50 years old, you have you know people that was in their teens in the 90s that are grown right now. You got grandmothers and grandfathers that was raised up in hip hop. We got an artist that is a huge artist, A$AP Rocky, that's named after Rakim. So the older the culture gets, then it allows the artist to have a longer career because there's a fan for everybody. So if it's a 40-year-old fan, he may not relate to some of the young stuff. That you got to have the artist that appeals to that actual fan.
Right. I think it works and it translates when, you know, when people our age make music for our generation. I think it's corny when we try to relate to 15-year-olds. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, so if you try to make
the thing about that is just being who you are, who your natural self is. You know, I don't have to make music for everybody. Everything is not for everybody, right? So I don't make music for 12-year-olds because it's not for them, but that they have people to make music for them. So it's not so much it's about what's enjoyable, right? So as long as my job is to go and make the best music I can make and paint the pictures that I need to paint and express myself the way I want to, then that's all that matters because somebody's going to relate to it, young or old. Okay.
So I don't consider myself to be a scholar on East Coast politics, but I think I know a little bit. Being you from Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying, Jim from Harlem, and even with the street shit, you know, what made y'all, like, how did y'all meet and what made y'all say, okay, we gonna put this record together?
I mean, us talking about being in doing a Lobby Boys project is something that we talked about years ago. I mean, 10 years ago, we talked about that back then when Puff and Rose talked about being the Bugatti Boys. We did a song, you know, he said, shout out to the Bugatti Boys, but me and Maino, we the Lobby Boys. And it's about coming from that place, you know, that ghetto, that slum, that inner city, you know, coming from that stoop, that lobby, that behind the building in front of the corner store, you know, where we congregated and came up with ideas to be something. Some of us didn't make it out. Some of us went to prison. Some of us lost our lives. Some of us, you know, it was a bumpy road and we figured it out later. So right now you're seeing two people that figured it out as we hit some of those bumps on our stride. And the lobby is about not where we at today, but the motivation of what we become. You understand? Where we come from.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What you think about the current sound of New York, being that y'all the mecca of hip hop? Because back in our day, you used to could hear, you know, somebody and you knew if they was from the South, you knew if they was from the East Coast, West Coast. Like now, all the sound, everything is kind of meshed together. What do you think about the New York sound now?
A lot has changed during them times, and which is cool because we got the thing about life. We gotta embrace evolution. We gotta evolve. So nothing's gonna stay the same. You know, you got a lot of people that want to maintain a certain level of sound that used to be New York, but that's not what it is. Mm-hmm. But now you hear these young drill rappers that actually gave New York a sense, a new sound. You understand that I'm not against. You understand? Yeah. So it's about, you know, it evolves. We can't live for yesterday. You know what I mean?
Real shit.
That's how a lot of people get stuck and they don't adapt. And that's why we better. That's one of the things that we got in common. The fact that we both better as artists, both better as rappers in the game this late. Right.
No, real shit. This is a question for Jim, but actually for both of y'all. So Jim, I know you a gym rat, you know what I'm saying? And you be getting your program time on, you know what I mean? And I know back in our day, you kind of spearheaded the drip. You know what I mean? You was one of the fly niggas. So what's the deal with you working out with the jewelry and fresh dress and all? Do y'all niggas be competing in the gym? Like who's the best, the fresh dress and all that?
Nah, I get, man.
You be coming in with watches on, bro.
We do it a little bit different, man. A lot of us, you know, we live a vamp life, man. We wake up, leave our jewelry on, head to the gym. We ain't really got no white clothes in our house. So when people think that we getting dressed up, that's just but fly niggas got fly shit in their house. It ain't like we got no B shit. Our shit is all A-list drip. So it's like shit. We might pop up in a drip with Prada. We might pop up in the gym with a Mary. We might pop up with the Balenci. It's just it's part of the closet, man. I wish I could tell you different.
Yeah. So you bench pressing with that big ass ring on?
Nah, you know, some things are just not man. But you know, sometimes I got my watch on. I'm not coming in with my full jewelry on. But sometimes I come in the gym straight from the street and I'm not just taking my jewelry off and leaving it there. So
no socks.
Yeah.
Shut up, man. I always have on socks when I come to the gym, bro. Always, bro. And bro, those are socks. Those are ankle socks. They're called ankle socks. They like gym attire.
Yeah. What's your favorite workout, Jim?
My favorite workout every day I do.
Yeah. What's your body part? What's your favorite body part?
Arms and chest every day.
I do not.
Arms and chest every day.
It feels like that to him because he wants to be a vibe. But above all, every day I do I do 4 sets of around the world.
Yeah.
This consists of dips, pull-ups, and push-ups. No matter what workout I do, I always make sure that I do that. Besides that, put me to the test. I'm ready to work.
Yeah. So, hey, you know what, Jim? We met one time in LAX. You probably don't remember. We briefly spoke. It was like 5 a.m. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a big nigga. I program time, but you kind of looked at me and kind of, you know what I'm saying? It was like, yeah, I see you, son. I see you. You know what I mean? And we kept it pushing, but you know, you were trying to figure out how you could get some of this. You know what I mean?
It's a mutual thing when you see somebody else that you could tell that's working out and things like that. It's like our own little secret society. You know what I mean?
Right.
Real shit. Like I see you working. Shit. You know what I mean?
Real shit. So Maino, what you do? I know you spend time in behind that wall. But you do a lot of burpee,
a lot of ankle work. You do a lot of ankle workouts. This nigga be on the elliptical, on the hiptical. He be working out his hips and shit.
I do a lot of cardio.
So
I do a lot of cardio.
I do a lot of cardio. You heard me?
Look, I do a lot of cardio, a lot of calisthenics.
Yeah.
You know, because I feel like
He feel like he's a vibe.
The thing about the cardio keep you healthy, man. I never want to be in a situation where I run out of gas, so you got to heat that heart.
That's where the fight is lost. That's how you lose the fight.
I jump the rope, I hit the bag, I do all the things. I train like a boxer. Like a couple fights.
Hey, Jim said you capping. Jim said you capping right now.
I'm in training right now.
Hey, so let me ask y'all this before I let y'all go. So, I mean, I know both of y'all have been through your legal shit, you know what I'm saying? And, like I say, we all from the same generation. And from what I can remember, I don't remember any rappers from our day getting Ricos or nothing like that. What message would y'all have for the new generation? You know what I'm saying? To the new rappers coming out, like what advice would you give them how to move?
Stick to the music. Separate the streets from your business, man. It's either one or the other, and I ain't mad at which one you choose. That's on you. You heard, but be smart. One comes with hella consequences, the other come with riches. You dig? You take that and run with it. And women? That's what you say? Tell them that. I don't know about that. It's not. Never. But it's a lot of benefits. I tell you that.
Yeah. Hey, so you still on the marriage boot camp thing, Jim?
Nah, I'm out that joint.
Okay, I know you've been with your old lady for a long time, bro. What advice would you have to young niggas trying to, do the right thing?
Make a home every night, man. Start with that.
Yeah.
You did?
What about communication skills and all that? You ain't got nothing in depth?
Communication skills, man. If you love your lady, love her to death, man. Treat her like a queen as much as you can. You're going to have your ups and downs, but for the most part, you know who in your corner. You dig? And usually the women are there for you more than anybody that's next to you, close to you, anything. They the one that's going to pull through. A real one is always going to pull through for you no matter what the circumstances, whether you rich, whether you poor, whether you up or whether you down, she going to be around. So that's why you got to treat her like the queen she is. I can't tell you that.
That sound like the pimp shit, Jim.
Yeah, no, for real. He made sure he got that flow.
I
understand why he did it, too. You want to make sure he let that flow.
Yeah, that sounds like some pimp shit.
I'm gonna fuck this nigga up.
You want to make sure.
Hey, so we gonna
good, huh?
We gonna catch any more albums? Y'all got any other projects coming down the pipeline?
Yeah, we got more John Blaze shit. We a super group. You gonna hear a lot. All black. Don't forget the level. You heard? You gonna hear a lot from us. You heard?
Yeah. Hey, so when y'all come out to LA, man, y'all got to stop by the Holdin Court Podcast, bro. I done had all the big wigs on here. Like I said, man,
we pulling up on you. You heard?
Yeah, I done had all the bosses, so y'all got to come through.
Oh, good, brother. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you, man.
For sure.
May 27th. What's up?
Lobby is going down. You heard me?
Lobby boys, all good.
Yeah.